Good morning, everybody. Happy Cinco de Mayo. And it's Taco Tuesday, all in one. Alrighty. Um, let's see. I need you all to finish up your dichotomous key gizmos. And before I do that, I want to show you, give me 1 second, let everybody in. I think this person is not in this class. All right. Corinne, you are in fourth period, so you're in the wrong class right now. This is fourth period. See you tomorrow. Alrighty. I think we got everybody almost. Okay. Alrighty. Now, all right, so you guys are working on your dichotomous key gizmo. Please let me know if you have any trouble with that. And we are going to do a final project. So let me show you that. I think with the gizmo, please make sure that you do the quiz at the end. Just to turn in the worksheet, but there is a 5-question quiz at the end. All right. All right, so in Canvas, I'm in Canvas. There is a section, I just added the module all by itself called Final Project. So you have a final project and it's on classification. Give it your best attention. Hold up, need to let someone in. Okay. Alrighty. So you have a project to do on classification. So what you are going to do is you're going to create a PowerPoint and you get to pick your favorite plant and your favorite animal, and you are going to classify it. So you are going to you have to give me its common name. So if it's a dog, you tell me it's a dog, and and dogs have common names like bulldog and terrier and all that. So those are common names. Okay. All right. So you tell me the common name, and then it has a scientific name. The scientific name is usually the genus and species name. So when you do your research, it'll tell you what the common name. And if it has several common names, it might tell you that too. Like in one country, it's known as this, and another country, it's known as that. So common name, scientific name. Then you're going to do a full classification. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. And I've given you an example, and you can't use my examples. All right, so what I mean by full classification, and I want you to do it just like this too, because that'll be easier for you. I want you to list all the classification headings: kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. I want you to have a picture of your two organisms at the top. Uh, see how this is? Sunflower is its common name. Underneath it has its scientific name. So that's what you want to do with your plant and your animal. This is a gray squirrel, and that's its common name, and this is its scientific name. Classification. So if the kingdom, this is in the plant kingdom, this is in the animal kingdom. Phylum, Pterophyta and Chordata. So you want to do your, okay, hold on. Somebody's coming. Don't want to get too far ahead. All right, I'm going to back up just a minute. Good morning, Andre. All right, so this is our project. Going over the final project. If you just came in, we're going over the final project. All right, so what I was saying here, th- these two steps right here, I've given you an example down here to the bottom. So click on that link, and that's where your example is. All right, so your example, again, you want one plant, one animal. You want to list all of the classification headings, and then you want to give the name of whatever, so the family name, the genus name, the species name. And again, if you look up here to the top, notice that the organism is named by its genus and species name. Okay, so those should match. All right, the second thing you have to do on the list is talk about its characteristics. So here again, you could do another chart like this one, where you have the two organisms at the top and you have a list of characteristics coming down the side. Okay, and then you can talk about what they do. You can say more than this. This is very short. And again, don't use my sunflower and my squirrel. You need to have your own choices. But I put these up here as an example of how you can do this. Okay. All right. So that link is down here to the bottom for examples. So again, you are um, so that second picture I just showed you takes care of the description of all the physical traits. Okay. After that, so let's say that these are your first, after your title slide, which would name the two things that you're going to do. Then you want to have the slide that I just showed you that has them classified. Then the second slide will be the physical characteristics. Your third slide will be where do they live? Habitat and ecosystem. So you want a full conversation about, don't just tell me they live in the desert and leave it that. You need to tell me where does it, what part of the world is it, what kind of ecosystem, is there a different ecosystem? Is it aquatic? So you can talk about a fish, your animal can be a fish, your plant can be um, in an aquatic plant. So ecosystem is a terrestrial ecosystem, polar ecosystem, what kind of ecosystem, and describe it. Don't just tell me tundra. Okay. Tell me what the characteristics are about that system and the role in that ecosystem. What role does it play? We talked about um, key species and what they were, why they were important. Well, how important is this organism to its ecosystem? Are they the predator or is somebody preying on them? Are they main food source of that ecosystem? And then something interesting about something most people don't know about your organism. Okay. I'm so excited you're excited about this, Andrew. All right, so you're going to create again a PowerPoint. It should be clear and organized. So I told you how to organize the first two slides. Um, have references, wherever you get your information from, even your pictures. Pictures have references too. When you get a picture, don't just take it from the Google slides. If you click on it, let me show you what I'm talking about. Give you an example. Let's say a lion. Right. So I do a lion. Okay, there's my lion friend here. And see, notice this, if you look up lion, right here, it's telling you that the lion's name is Pantherus leo. That's his sign. So his common name is lion, and his scientific name is Pantherus leo. But what I want to show you more specifically is, say I pick this picture right here. Your source is not Wikipedia. Hold on. Come on, go, 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 go. Although it might be. My computer is slow. There we go. All right, so if you go here and you visit, and a lot of times with your picture, if you visit the place where the picture came from, look, you get all this information. Okay, this particular one is Wikipedia. So this is where so you see this link up here? That's your source. Okay, not Google Images. This is your source link up here. And then while you're here, you could look up all the other stuff that they live in the savannah. That's an ecosystem. They What else? So there's quite a bit of information. Oh, look here. They have its classification and where are you going to find it in the world. So a lot of things here that you can get to help you with this project. One-stop shopping. Okay. So again, like I said, pick your picture. And when you click on where the picture came from, it might take you to all the information you need about, especially, like I said, classification. All that stuff is already listed there for you, who it's related to, et cetera, et cetera. All right. I prefer it not be Wikipedia, but if that's where you are, let me go back. Let's see if I can pick a better website. A lot of these National Geographic Kids. Look at that. That's a terrifying lion. All right. That's all right. So this would be a better site. Look, this one gives you um what it likes to eat, the normal size. So it gives you information like this. So I prefer that you have a site like this that you get your information from. Okay. All right. So again, find a picture, click on a good picture, and it'll take you to the source of where that picture came from. So again, click on it, click visit, and it'll probably take you to everything you want to know for your project. Okay. Mm, okay. All righty. Any questions? Any questions? So I'm going to stop talking. Let you. So if you are finished with your Gizmo and you have taken the quiz, go ahead. You can get started on this. We will do a couple of other things. So in between the other things that we do, you can work on your project. Remember, it is a 100-point project. So this is not a short answer assignment. This is a tell me everything you know assignment. All right. And Alicia, I am going to grant your request right now. All right, so everybody get to work, get to work. All right, remember that we have, thank you, Andre, I got that. I will get that in a minute. We have until the 13th. So next week is when all missing assignments have to be done. 15th at the latest for you all. And there are no late assignments being accepted after the 15th. So be busy, be busy, be busy. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Malaysia, I'm gonna do that right now. Let's see. T breakout. Um, Okay, how do I get this to go back to the way it's supposed to be? There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Andre, I'm going to do a breakout room for you. Just give me a minute. All right, Andre, meet me in the breakout room, please. Okie dokie. Get this to go back to being that, and that back to that. Okie dokie. Anybody else need to have a one-on-one before I close all these break rooms? All right, so now we just got to get everybody to finish up dichotomous keys. That is our objective today, to finish up dichotomous keys. All right, and I will check on the Nearpods to see what I might be missing there. Malaysia, don't forget to send me those first two other assignments, and I'll check on the Nearpods. Mm, okay. 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 Need to check those right now. Check so many things. Oh, it's an ecosystem. Yes, she did. All right, we're getting closer. Okay, folks, time to go, time to go, time to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I know you will. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Enjoy your lunch. It's a beautiful day.